take the map and drive the instructor inside the classroom and link it to the M step, then everything will move. You see it?
Ladies, third grade teachers, could you tell me, how do you think this professional development was for you today?
PD. It was productive. It was exciting.
We will never leave Mr. Hurt advising.
Because the schools that I've worked with, the teachers I've worked with, their scores just go through the roof, because what I do is I talk about practical stuff that's practical. Because I'm a former teacher and also I'm a principal, so I'm gonna be telling you guys things that I know will work in your classroom.
For booking, please visit shurtschoolturnaroundspecialist.com.
With the two assistant principals at Richmond Middle School, could you just tell me, how do you think that the two-day session went?
It was absolutely phenomenal. The use of the strategies that Mr. Hurt brought forth to us in regards to using data, how to look at data, and how to leverage that data to move students was just absolutely just next level.
Thank you.
I concur with my colleague, absolutely next level of engagement. The strategies were sound, and it helped us to realize that as we plan for the summer before our teachers and students return, it's about that preparation.
Hurt, the school turnaround principal, and I am excited regarding the work that I'm doing. This past year, I was able to work with many districts all over the world, and we are going to the next level. Certain districts have been able to increase the report card grade from an F to a B, from a D to an A, and also we have gotten a couple of schools off the CSI list. Now, my next stage is I want to take schools and make them become national blue ribbon schools. So once again, if you would like to go to that next level, hey, just inbox me, reach out to me, and we can make it work. I'm excited. This work I'm doing is blessing schools all over the world. So if you want to be that next national blue ribbon school, hey, reach out and let's go ahead and do the work. And also with that, I got 2 dynamic books that I have that schools are picking up as we speak, and man, these are blessing your school. One is on school transformation, and the other one is on for parents and teachers and principals to come together as one for student success. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. This is Sean Hurt with your Saturday morning podcast, and we have another excellent podcast. We're going to talk about when you promote the wrong people, you begin to lose your best people. So come on in. Give me about 2 minutes as I get all of my Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn family friends in. And make sure you bring a friend. Educators, this is a hot topic. I'm giving the people what they want. You said, Hurt, we need to discuss it, and I will be discussing it. So go ahead. Come on in. Let me know where you're coming from. Good morning. Good morning, Central Hicks. Good morning from Texas. Good morning, Rashard Davis. Good morning to you. Come on in, and let me know where you're coming from. Give me about 1 minute as I get all of my Facebook folks in. You say, Hurt, we cannot get started until we get all of these Facebook people in. So give me a second. And remember, you said, Mr. Hurt, I'm gonna bring somebody. So make sure you have that person that you brought with you. Make sure you have that person that you brought with you. All right. Hold on for 1 second. Just give me a few seconds as I get my folks in. I'm excited. It's real nice and sunny out here. Yep, in Michigan, it's been about 90 degrees every day, so we're happy regarding that. Come on in. Give me a few more seconds. Stay with me. I'm working all these. I got all these devices going on. My computer and my phone and another computer over here. All these devices going on. You know how we do it. All right. 30 more seconds. Stay with me for 30 more seconds. Stay with me. Don't leave me. Make sure you don't leave me.
Yep. Come on. We're gonna go ahead and get rolling. All right. All right. Come on in. 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 Hold on. I still got some family that want to come in. Some family that said hurt. You know, we need you to come in. We need you to come in and make sure we situated. All right, I think I'm about set. So come on in, come on in. I think we're all good. We're all good. We're all good. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to make sure I have enough time to give my message out. All right, all right. So once again, good morning to everybody. Good morning, Mr. Laws. Good morning, Dr. Jeter. Good morning, Ms. Brown. Good morning. Oh, you from Lansing? Oh, that's Kyle, my boy Kyle. Man, it was good seeing you a couple of weeks ago. Much love to the family, man. I got to give a shout out to my second family, Kyle. Thank you, man. Much appreciated, man. It was good once again seeing you last week. Please give the family my love. Please give the family my love. No problem, Dr. Jeter. You know, this is how we get down. So once again, good morning, everybody. Sean Hurt, School Turnaround Specialist. I'm going to talk this morning regarding when you promote the wrong people, you begin to lose your best people. And this is not just pertaining to schools and districts. This pertains to everybody all around the world. If you're working at the company, if you're working at a Fortune 500 company, whatever you're working at, they are promoting folks. Folks are being promoted as we speak. So in education, this is the time now where you're seeing a lot of people being promoted. They're starting to get promotions because this is the time you're interviewing. I know this past week alone, I sat on a couple of interviews. So this is now we are interviewing people. We are interviewing people as we speak. So now we have to ask the question, what's going on? What is happening? Because I've spoken to a lot of people and they said, you know what? Why did such and such get promoted? Why is such and such whatever? So we're going to talk about it on this morning. But before we talk about it, you know how I like to do. I like to give a commentary. So I like to talk about what keeps you up at night as an educator. What is keeping you up at night as an educator? Okay. For me, I'm gonna tell you it's two things that's keeping me up at night as an educator. You say, well, Hurt, what are those things? Well, the first thing is that the topic that we are talking about this morning is one important thing that's keeping me up at night as an educator. The topic that we are discussing this morning is an important thing. Why are we promoting the wrong people? And consequently we are losing our best people. So that's the first thing that's keeping me up at night. The other thing that's keeping me up at night are schools are getting their end of the year results, test results. They're coming in. Principal, superintendent, curriculum person, what are you really doing with the end of the year results? You're getting it. They're coming. How do I know? Because in Michigan, they already have came. You already got your preliminary state scores. You got your district scores. But what are you doing to change the results? So the definition of insanity is this. This is the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing, thinking you're going to get different results. That is the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing, thinking you are going to get different results. You must change what you're doing in order to get the different results. If you are a F school and you got your report card grade back and it's still looking the same thing, do not do the same thing for the upcoming school year. You have to change what you're doing. You have to change what you are doing. Okay. Now I just need some people put it in the chat. Say, Hurt, this is what's keeping me up at night. These are the things that's keeping me up at night. So just put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. What is keeping you up at night as an educator? Once again, these are the things that's keeping me up at night as an educator. What is keeping you up at night as an educator? All right. People are putting it in the chat. Come on, talk to me, everybody. because this is so important. What is keeping you up at night as an educator? All right. Next thing is that I always talk about what is happening in my educational life. Before I get into my commentary, what's happening in my educational life? What have you been doing for the last couple of weeks, Hurt, that's been impactful for educators? Well, first, I will have to say this. I spent 2 days at Richmond Middle School in Georgia with Principal Kimberly Ross and her leadership team. And I'm going to say this, and I said, those 2 days were so powerful. I want to give a big shout out to Principal Ross, her APs, and her leadership team. It was excellent. I'm telling you, it was excellent. We were able to set goals. Now mind you, school starts in 2 more months, so they're getting ready now. They're getting ready now. So we set goals for the upcoming school year. So they already got their goals set. They already know what they're trying to accomplish regarding their proficiency levels. Follow me very closely, everybody. And also how they're going to get there. So they already developed the roadmap. In addition to that, this is a middle school. They already have their ELA and math block ready. And then when I say that, they're not just going to say, all right, we're going to teach math and ELA. They actually blocked it out. This is what we're going to do the first 10 minutes, the next 15 minutes, the next 20 minutes, recap the whole 9 yards. So they're going to be, so when the teachers walk in the door for pre-service, they already know what the block looks like. A lot of times, and I'm putting in my pedagogy, a lot of times we want teachers to teach math and ELA and all this, but they don't know what the block looks like. So we broke it down and we use best practices. What are the best math practices for a middle school block for 90 minutes? Man, they were on jam. And then on top of that, they have systems in place for dismissal, systems in place for kids getting off the bus. They're putting systems in place. So I just want to give a big shout out to Principal Ross and her leadership team. And the last thing I want to recognize this. They always good, but I want to recognize Miss Nichelle Freeman. Hopefully she's on here. Listen, this lady, anytime I'm coming into it and she's just on jam. She's on jam. She is the next superstar educator that you need to follow. Miss Nichelle Freeman out of Richmond School District. She's the next one. And I'm going to put a video up of her in a couple more days, but she is the next one. So big shout out to Miss Nichelle Freeman. She is the bomb. I mean, man, so I just want to say, listen, they're going to the next level. The next thing, before I jump to my commentaries, I'll be working with 2 more schools this week in Detroit, Michigan. So I'm coming. And if you have not signed up for the Black Educators Rock Conference, make sure you sign up. That will be July the 18th through the 21st in Houston, Texas. I will be there. And some of the top educators all around the world will be there conducting sessions. So make sure you sign up. And go to Houston, Texas to the Black Educators Rock. Last thing is that if you have not picked up my book, make sure you pick it up. You know, I had another school district. They purchased 150 copies for all of their parents for the upcoming school year. You must purchase this book for the parents. You say, Hurt, our parents are not involved. Our parents, whatever. This is a book that I wrote that will help support parents and help support schools. If you've not picked it up, pick it up from my website. It will bless you. Even if you don't even work at a school, you are a parent. You're a parent with 3 kids and you say, Hurt, I want my kids to be able to go to college and beyond. I want to be able to raise some solid kids. I have strategies for you. So mom, dad, grandparent, auntie, uncle, make sure you pick up the book ASAP. All right. So I think I'm about set. Let me go ahead and take off these captions, and we're about to go ahead and rock and roll. All right. I love it. All right. So now we have the we're going to talk about when you promote the wrong people, you begin to lose your best people. This is so important to me because a lot of times We are not. We're not putting the right people in place, and we are seeing people from the job, from your school, from your district, leaving out because they're frustrated, they're mad, because they do not want to sit up under somebody that they know, that we all know, you know, district knows, your everybody knows, should not be in that position. So I'm going to talk about the things that takes place as an educator when you put the wrong people in the wrong positions. Okay, I'm gonna really break it down. All right, so make sure you hit that share button. You still got time. Talk to me. So the first thing that happens is this. Is that when you promote the wrong people, hold on for 1 second, make sure I'm all situated. All right, when you promote the wrong people, you begin to lose your best people. The first thing that happens is it has a direct impact. It has an impact on the educational program. Write it down. It has an impact on the educational program. Well, Herb, what do you mean by that? Talk to me. It disrupts the educational program. Promoting an ill-suited individual can disrupt the educational environment. If the promoted person lacks necessary skills or qualification, it may affect teacher quality, student learning, and overall school performance. So I promote the wrong person, it's going to impact, listen, teacher quality. Teacher quality will go down in your building when you promote the wrong person, because teachers are going to be frustrated. They feel that it is not right. How did Mrs. Potato Plant, I'm going to use that word, that's my favorite word, Mrs. Potato Plant, get that assistant principal position, get that coaching position, or the principal position when we know Mrs. Potato Plant is not qualified for that position. So now teacher quality is going to go down. How did Mrs. Potato Plant get that position when she comes to work late 2 times a week? How does Miss Potato Plant get that position when Miss Potato Plant has some of the lowest scores in the middle school math department? How does she get that position when Mrs. Potato Plant is always talking about the kids? She hate coming to work. She always having a problem with parents in the whole 9 yards. How did Miss Potato Plant get that position? If you do it, that means teachers will be quite upset and teacher quality will go down. Next thing that takes place is that not only will teacher quality go down, then also student learning will also go down as well. Student learning will go down as well, because if teacher quality go down, the teachers are teaching the students, that means the learning will go down. And then if the learning goes down, overall school performance will take a dip. Just because you promoted that person that shouldn't be promoted as the assistant principal or the coach or the principal of the school. Go ahead and hit that share button. Let me know if this is sounding good. Hit that share button. Say, Herb, this is sounding good. I believe in what you're saying. This is sounding good. Hit that share button. Let's put it in the comments. Talk to me. I am going slow on today. I'm going to make sure we go slow. I'm not going to go fast. I'm going to make sure we go slow because this is very important. Educational impact will decrease. I see a lot of people comment, they say, yes, yep, exactly. This is what's taking place at schools all around the world. Number 2, we have to look at staff morale and relationships. First one was educational impact. The next one is staff morale and relationships. Josh Tarver said, go slow like Luther Vandross. I'm going slow. I just can't sing like Luther. Under that, we're going to talk about resentment. Other staff members may feel resentful if they perceive the promotion as unfair and undeserved. I'm gonna repeat that again. The staff members, the 75 to 60 staff members in your building will feel resentful if they perceive, if they know, and that we talked about it, if the promotion is unfair and undeserved. This can harm team dynamics and collaboration. Once again, the staff, I was a former principal, former teacher. I've seen many people get promoted. I had to promote other people. I had to do all those things. If people feel that this person should not be in that particular position, they will feel that it's unfair and undeserved. Now, the flip side to it is that if you promote the right person, consequently, they will see that everything is equitable, fair, and they will be behind you 110% because they know without a shadow of a doubt who should be promoted and who should not be promoted. I remember as a principal, I had autonomy to pick my assistant principals, my coaches, and things of that nature. Those are my leadership teams. I had to make sure, and this is what I talked about to Richmond Middle School when I was working 2 days. I had to make sure the people that I promoted was the right people, and they understood the vision that I had, and they had the respect of the other colleagues in the building. I'm going to say this. They had the respect of other colleagues in the building. It was not the good old boys network where I say I'm going to promote my friend or somebody who I whatever, or this person being here for 40 years. You've been here for 40 years and you have not done nothing. I'm just going to promote you because you've been here for 40 years. No. That's how you lose. That's how you lose the respect of the staff in your building. And then the next thing is that now you lose trust. Promoting someone who isn't competent can erode. I'm going to say that again, erode. I'm going to say it for a third time, erode. Woo, man. When something is eroded, that means it doesn't break. It's just going slowly, just going bad. Erode the trust in leadership and create a negative work environment. Oh, man, I am talking good now. I know I'm talking good. Promoting someone who isn't competent, that means this person is not competent, is not even, is it going to happen? It will happen. It will erode the trust in the leadership. So consequently, you're the principal. You promoted this person to be the AP and coach. These 60 people in your building will not trust anything that you say as long as you got that person in there. You have lost the trust of 60 people because you chose to promote one person in a position that he or she should not have. That doesn't make any sense. Why should I forget 60 people because I want to have this one person happy? It doesn't even equate. One person happy, 60 people mad at me. Come on, leaders. Come on, superintendents and assistant superintendents. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. And then from there, it's going to create a negative work environment. So you say, well, why is my climate and culture bad? Why are we divided and things of that nature? The reason why your school is divided is because you put this person in place. So this person divided the school because this person that you put as an AP or a principal or a coach, they already had their cliques when they were teachers. So it's not like they worked with everybody. It's not like they were just sharing with all 30 people or this person was just liked by everybody. When this person was a teacher, they had their little 3 or 4 cliques. So now you have empowered them to be over the math department, the ELA department. Now they're not going to be fair. So now they're just going to only like their cliques, and the other people who's working hard, come to work every day, high test scores, have all of these things going on. The person that's supervising them is going to supervise them in a very negative way because they're not part of their clique and they don't fit the mold or the standard that I feel that needs to take place. because you promoted that person. So it's not about if the person is doing the work or not. It's not about if the kids are learning. It's not about if the parent surveys are good. It's about, do I like this person or not? Yep. That's why I said I'm going to talk about it. That's why I said I'm going to talk about it. Hit that share button. Let me put it in the chat. Come on, let's make this big. I need more educators to hear it, because next week, in 2 more weeks, in 3 more weeks, next month, you're going to be in a position where you're going to have to promote somebody. Somebody might have got whatever, and you got an open assistant principal position taking place, and you got 5 candidates. How do I choose the right one? Don't choose them because you're friends with them. Don't choose them because you like them. Don't choose them because of none of that stuff. Choose them based on if they can do the job or not. Because not only are you choosing a person to be over the teachers, but you're also choosing a person to be over those 700 students and those 400 parents. Wow. Next one, number 3. Hit that share button. Okay, yeah. Derek Gray say, talk that talk, Mr. Yeah, and I am going to talk the talk. I'm going to talk this talk. Rashard Davis got the diamonds. Yes, Rashard Davis. Yes, that's why we're going to do it. Next one is this, and we don't even discuss this, but I'm in my bag this morning. I'm in my bag. Number 3, financial and legal implications. Financial and legal. Financial and legal. You say, how is it financial? Wasted resources. Wasted resources. Investing in professional development or training for the wrong person can be wasteful. So now I'm going to promote this person. I'm going to send them on training. I'm going to send them on these professional development. I've spent close to $20,000 to $25,000, $30,000 on this person to get trained. I just sent them on the new teacher evaluation template that this person is going to have to use. I've done all of this, and you're wasting the resources because the person is not even supposed to be in the position. So now financially, I'm throwing $30,000 to $40,000 within 2 years down the drain because this person does not want to do the job. Hit that share button. Wasted resources. So now financially, I could be using that $30,000 to $40,000 on something else. I could be using it on buying supplies for the teachers. I could be using it on PD for the whole staff. I could be using this on all of these things, but I am wasting my resources on Miss Potato Plant because I like her and she's not going to get any better. Talk to me, y'all. 30 to 40, 50. I've seen it. I'm not making this up. I am not making this up. And then on top of that, since I'm on this financial waste of resources, now usually the average, and I'm going to go for Michigan. This is Michigan. The average assistant principal usually makes around $85,000 to $90,000. This is Michigan. Other states are different. So now I got somebody who's probably the second or third highest paid person in my building, or the second highest paid person in my building, and this person is giving me the least amount of productivity among the staff members there. Second highest paid and the least amount of productivity. Wasted resources. We're not thinking about that. We're not thinking about that, how this is impactful. We're not thinking about that. The other thing is this, the legal issues. If the promotion violates employment laws, the school or district could face legal consequences. So I promote somebody, and if it violates the employment laws, legal laws, this person doesn't have the right certification. This person doesn't have this person might have a history of whatever. So now their performance report has been bad for the last 5 years. I still promote the person. Now we got teacher union coming in. We might have we got HR coming in. All of these things are happening because you promoted the wrong person. Legal issues, wasted resources, financial problems, all because of that. Oh, you thought that The teacher was going to get upset. No, 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 no. It's bigger than that. Now we got legal stuff taking place. We got the unions coming in. We got HR knocking, calling, or sending emails or knocking on the door. Oh, we losing 30 to 35,000 because you sending this person to get training, and the person don't even care. And even if the assistant principal or the coach trains these 30 people, the people are tuning them out because they know that person not supposed to be there. Somebody say you must, yes, Josh Tarver said you must have street cred at the campus level to get your foot in the door. So that's why I'm talking about it. I'm seeing it all of the time. Next one. Ooh, this is, people put in the comments. People are commenting. They going, it's going crazy. It's going crazy. Next one, community perception. Community perception, the public perception. Parents, students, and community members may question leadership decisions and lose confidence in the school and district. The community, the parents, the students, the community members, everybody on the outside will question leadership at your building and in the district and lose confidence in the school and the district. And consequently, they will take their kids out of the district, not the school, but the district. They will say, know what, this is a hot mess. Why is such and such in here? And I'm going to take my kid out of the district. All her, okay, you talking good now. Now dig a little deeper, Hurt. Now in Michigan, if each kid represents $10,000, $11,000, that's per pupil allotment for each kid in Michigan. Okay, so consequently, if I'm taking my kid out because the principal shouldn't be there or the AP or whatever it is, and I got 50 kids leaving out of my district every year, or 100 kids, 50 to 100 kids, I'm losing close to $500,000 to $1 million. Public perception. Public perception. What is it saying? Oh my God. I got to stop right there. It is 10:30. I'm past my time. We're going to do part 2 next week. So don't worry about it because I don't want to rush through this. I think this is a very important topic. We're going to do part 2 next week. So let's go over and support, create, and educate. The other thing I would love for you to do is this. Please share out what we just talked about. Bring a friend next week. Okay, bring a friend next week. And also make sure you subscribe to my YouTube page. And last thing, if you have not picked up the book, make sure you pick up the book. So thank you very much. I appreciate everybody's love and support. I will see everybody next week, same time, same place. Hey, show this during your staff meetings. Show it during your retreat. Thank you very much and have a blessed week.